Hi guys, Martin here with an exclusive first look at the upcoming indie racing title Drive Drive Drive. This footage is taken from a work in progress version of the PC game, which was sent to us directly from the developer, so a big thanks goes out to Gordon from Different Cloth for giving us access. So I actually played Drive 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 at this year's EGX show, and it was probably the weirdest, craziest and most unique driving game I've played all year. It's about driving on multiple tracks at the same time. So the idea is that you control 3 cars on 3 different tracks, which you can switch between simultaneously. So you end up micromanaging your track position basically. It sounds like a crazy concept, but it's easy to grasp once you've played it a couple of times. It's probably good as well then that the AI is deliberately inept, which is why you can simply barge them out of the way. Now, the developer told me Drive 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 was heavily inspired by Stunt Car Racer on the Amiga, as well as Hot Wheels playsets. He saw his kids one day playing with a Hot Wheels playset, and he saw them try to interlock them, and then thought this would make for an interesting video game, and the result is Drive Drive Drive. You can certainly see their inspiration. Whether this has long-lasting appeal remains to be seen, but it was great fun once you got your head around the concept. I can see the hectic pace of the game becoming really addictive as well. It's refreshing to see something genuinely new and different in the driving game genre. Drive 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 is very easy to pick up and play, but hard to master. It's very easy to slide the cars, which earns you points, and the easy controls really suit the fast-paced arcade action. Each vehicle has unique characteristics, so some are lighter and better at jumping, whereas others are heavier and good at smashing into other cars, but not so good at cornering. There are 100 different tracks in the single player game, and 10 different environments, all with different themes, which you'll see throughout this video. You can see this track, for example, has a futuristic neon city look to it, and there's even one set in a dinosaur head. I'll admit Drive 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 is not the best looking driving game I've ever seen, but it does have a very unique style to it. It has a very Tron-like look. You also have to remember that this was developed by one person, so it's quite an achievement, all things considered. I also really like the soundtrack. Drive 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 uses music by synth band Zombie, which gives it a very unique atmosphere. It actually reminds you of the film Drive, starring Ryan Gosling. It probably isn't a coincidence when you look at the similarities in the names. I understand the developer is a fan of the film as well. Drive 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 also has a track generator where you can create and share your own tracks. This of course draws comparisons to Trackmania Turbo, which we saw released this year as well. It's not as advanced as Trackmania, it's a very simple grid-based track creator, but it's quick and intuitive to use. The track designs did remind me of Trackmania in places though. You can add lots of twists and jumps and loop-the-loops and things like that. So the emphasis is really more on coming up with crazy designs rather than messing around with scenery and placing trees in exact spots. You can also duplicate each track, spin them around and get them to intersect if you want to, which creates a crossroads for cars to smash into each other. So that's it really for this first look at this very unique take on driving games. I'm going to leave you with the rest of this footage now sent by the developer, but Drive 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 is being released on PS4 and PC on December 13th. So definitely one to look out for if you're looking for a driving game that's a bit on the quirky side. You can learn more about Drive 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 in our upcoming developer interview coming soon on the website.